for everybody to get on here. What's this? Oh, we got one. Is that you watching? All right, now we got some people, I guess, showing up. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to do this on a different, off my laptop, but couldn't get it figured out. The camera was only in black and white, so that wasn't going to work. Anyhow, here we go. We got some stuff set up. I can't even, you guys can't even see. I'm trying to, you can't see space I'm working on. Maybe, oh man, that was loud. Maybe if we do that, you guys can see at least right here, right? That works, okay. And we're going to need some of that. Where did all my newspapers go? There they are. What's up, everybody? Is anybody out there talking? Nothing. I see 9 of you, but I don't see anybody talking. What's up? How come I don't see chat?
I don't know, I do.
There we go. Right on. I can see chat now. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Well, tonight,
Mother Vein Cemetery, so hi.
What's up? How's it going? Tonight we're going to, well, I'm going to try to throw together a little, a small project and pretty much kind of get it 90%, maybe 90% done in one night. So you guys can kind of watch along with this junk. If you have questions, tonight's night to ask those questions. My wife is down here with me. She's going to try to follow along in your guys' chat to let me know what's up, because once I get going, I'm probably not going to see the chat a whole lot. So anyway, this year I'm working on wanting to do a bunch of crazy pumpkin junk, different pumpkin creatures like that pumpkin demon that I finished up a while back. Hey Nancy, and some other things. So first of all, let me apologize for no new videos in the past 2 weeks. The week before it finally became summertime here, and AC business went crazy and exploded, and that pretty much took up all that time. I was wore out, didn't get any videos done. Then last weekend I was going to do something, but my son had joined the Marines, and he wasn't supposed to ship out until August for boot camp. And anyway, last Friday I was going to do some stuff, and he comes home Friday evening and says, "Dad, I ship out Sunday. I'm leaving Sunday." So yeah, I kind of spent time with him and the family. We did things for him for that last Friday and last Saturday before he left. And so here we are, 2 weeks later, finally getting back to some things. I am still working on the rabbit deal that you guys might have saw last time, and a man-eating plant. Sooner or later, those things are going to come together. But
You're so talented.
Thank you so much. Anyway, now we're working on this. So, here's the deal. See this thing? I don't know if you can really see that. I was in Dollar Tree. Yeah, Dollar Tree. And these are some cheap little deals to stick down to the ground to hold like a plant or something with. It's pretty rigid. This little dude here, I made, you guys, none of you guys know because I never showed it or filmed it, but I made some molds a couple years ago with some little pumpkins, and this is like this Home Depot post hole foam junk. I wanted to test that stuff out and see if it would really work decent. And the stuff actually, like, I coated this and it kept it from shrinking, but this stuff will shrink. So anyway, I have a few of these guys laying around. I bought this thing and I had some scrap wood in the garage. So I figured I'd throw this stuff together and kind of make some interesting little pumpkin things. So this is going to be like, kind of like this little guy here, whatever. It's going to be a vine come out of the ground, and then the vine will be producing this crazy pumpkin on the end of it. It's just something else to put in the yard. And it shouldn't take too long to actually put together basically the bulk of the base and go from there. So tonight I'm just going to throw this together, basically just basing it out and getting the structure done. I might lay a little mache on it tonight, but I don't know. The main goal is just to get this thing set up to be ready to mache and then paint or whatever. And to talk to you guys. Because, yeah, it's been a while. And I haven't heard from anybody. So, cheers to whoever's out there. Because I ain't doing this without drinking. So, we got our wood plaque. We got this. My goal is to see how this has already got this bend on it, right there. I figured that would be pretty good to come back. My whole idea is to shove this through this foam pumpkin, feed it through to where this is on the bottom side, and it hooks up, and that's on the top. So anyway, whatever. I can't describe it. I'm just going to do, and you guys can watch and ask questions, and I'll try to answer those as well as I can. I just kind of thought this would be an easier project. I really need a hook to come to the bottom, so, and I'm going to pull that, see, get the top off of there.
Can't see it.
Thinking about.
Oh, this is awesome. I've been thinking about this for a while. Thanks so much.
Thinking about what exactly for a while? Just Halloween? Oh, get in there the right way. There we go. See, so I just shoved that right through his head. This should be pretty quick because I don't have to make a mache pumpkin because I'm doing all this stuff from before. But I think that's going to work just how, yeah, I want it to. See, that's going to hold just fine. I'll cover that up.
How to use the shepherd. How to use the hooks is what he's saying.
Is this
she or he? I'm not sure.
That's a shepherd hook? Is that what that's called?
That's what. Here.
Let me see. Oh, right on. Cool. See, I didn't even know what these things were called.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. I was just walking in the dollar store and saw it and was like, oh, right on. I just thought it was neat. And I was like, you know what? That's pretty cool.
I'm getting the messages like a few 30 seconds after, I feel like. It's a small one.
You got a little bit of a lag.
Yeah.
Carrie's got a little bit of a lag time, so bear with us.
Yeah, because those are small compared to the big ones, I think. Taking all the color off. Taking all the color off.
Yeah, it's cracking all the paint
Oh, well.
off the hook. That doesn't matter because we're going to cover that up anyway. And I'm going to have to bend this down to the bottom. I really wanted this to... want this to come out.
Hello from Scotland.
Well, awesome from Scotland. Thanks for...
Yeah, there was somebody that was from Australia and Aloha from Maui too. And
Where?
Saw that. Maui.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. They're from everywhere. It's awesome. I want to go to those places.
So what time is it in Scotland? Now this, I guess these shepherds, like, they do pretty decent. They're pretty stout. You can still bend them.
Oh, Randall's on here.
What's up, Randall? What are you drinking, brother? So I think that's going to work. Man, look at that. We're going to have to back this up, I guess. Oh, yeah. Things are going to get crazy, people, because I can't take care of this camera at the same time. So you can't see the top. You can't see the bottom. We need like that. That's right there. That's the angle we need, right? But, yeah, I'm holding that. I can't hold the camera and do this at the same freaking time.
What about...
Do what? Ah, maybe. Woo! They're going crazy.
Company?
Say, oh! I almost lost everybody right there. That would have been bad. Alright, now that everybody's sick. Okay. Right on. So you can pretty almost... Well, you still... Oh, whatever. I don't know. Let me get this guy secured into place, and we'll go from there.
He said buzz balls all day.
Buzz balls, brother! I should have known. I should have known. It's nothing but buzz balls. I'm going to use a little plumber strap. And we got, so that's hooked up. We can unplug that from that deal, because I'm going to fire up the hot glue gun here in a second and get this going on. Alright, so I had some plumber strap out in the garage. Hopefully this works, so I'm going to strap it down at the bottom, screw it in. It's 10:30 in Australia, AM, right on. Well, that's like tomorrow morning, right? It's like 7 something here. I started this thing late.
7:30.
Because I was screwing with the other computer. I was really trying to make this like a lot better production than what it is. Yeah, I was trying to make sure all this other stuff was ready to go. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see if we can get this thing together.
1:30 a.m.
Wow, you're up late. Just got back from the bar, got done drinking, and nothing better to do than to watch me make a fool of myself, huh? I'll take it. Works for me. Where's my hot glue gun? I'll get some hot glue going. Well, everybody here in the States wasn't, anybody graduating or graduated last week or graduating this week or anything like that? I know that they had graduation this week in Baxter.
It was actually last weekend when we had parties for Cam leaving too, so it was kind of hectic.
Yeah. All right. Will you hold that right there, babe?
Sure, I will.
You're not going to be able to put your hand there, though. It's going to have to come up. So, let's see what we can get done with this. That doesn't look tall enough. I don't know. Okay, we're going to go with it. It just doesn't look tall enough. Oh, I screwed them to the base. These are too long. That's funny.
To the
Yeah,
table.
I screwed them to the table. These are too
Nancy
long.
says, guess you will need to make you a stand.
Yeah. Did that still go?
It's hilarious.
Dang it. Oh, do I have shorter? I thought I had some shorter sheet metal screws. You know what? Hold that. Hold that. I got another. Whatever. Let's do it like this. I got another screw of wood. I can just make it taller, right?
Right.
So we'll screw that. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
You didn't tell me how that part.
I know. Everybody can see how prepared I was for this.
Sorry.
Now we can start this over again. Okay, is that gonna stay still? Yeah, but she's tipping forward pretty good, huh? So we want the vine to come back like this anyway. I want some more arch in it. Anyway. Woo!
My daughter asked if she can take a shower.
Do what?
Bree said, can I take a shower?
I don't know why she couldn't. Okay.
She's funny.
Now we got this nice and loose. You're gonna have to hold that for me again.
Hold on.
Well, hang on, let's see if this hot glue. Let's see if the hot glue guns go. Yeah, we're. Don't ever touch that to your face, but I'll hold it real close to my cheek to see how warm it is. Sometimes that gets
super
hot.
That one does.
Yeah, this one gets pretty hot. Okay, hold that in place. I'm going to give it a couple more. It's gonna get loud. Okay, let go. See what it does. Oh, it's trying to stand and trying. Not quite there.
See, my phone is just now getting your glue thing that you sent.
Wow, that's a real lag.
I don't know why it's lagging it, but I don't know if it is doing it for everyone else, but it is for me.
That's a real lag. Oh, come on. Dry up, because I really want to keep moving on. I wonder if I should try to wrap it again with something like this.
It looks good.
Well, it's once I start putting pressure on it, it'll lean left to right. So I gotta get it to quit. I gotta get it to quit going left to right. All right. Gotta get. As you can tell, I'm totally prepared for doing this. You can tell I've never done it before, so here we are. You're welcome.
Okay, wait, I got safety first. Test glue guns in an area not visible to the public eye. And then, does your wife enjoy this as much as you do? That's funny.
I don't know. She enjoys it as much as I do.
I enjoy watching him be a goofball, but I would say that I enjoy doing my own things. I like crafting, but I'm not much on... I don't see things the way he sees them. For sure. He sees things a lot better than I do. I draw things, but I have to be able to see it visibly to draw it. So he's got a better, what would you say, imagination, I guess. And you have cheers and cheers. People are giving you
cheers. What's that? See, you guys, the stuff comes and it just disappears.
Oh, I've got it. It says Is Randall talking to me? He says, "Hi, Carrie. Miss y'all. Been way too long. If you give me 2 seconds to talk."
I'm sorry.
It has been way too long.
Yeah, it has been. I wish we could have made it to Trans World this year. It just wasn't in the cards for us this
They're
year.
from Ohio.
From Ohio? And it's going to get loud again. Oh. Is that too loud, baby?
St. Louis, 2016. That's been a while.
2016. It's been a while.
We can get our shit together, Randall. You know, or you could just come visit us. The one trip we're going to take this year is going to see Cam graduate from the Marines, and that's going to be in August, right before school starts.
Yeah, so I'll be down in California right before school starts. We're going to make a road trip and go watch that whole deal. So that'll be nice to see him again since he's disappeared on us. All right, let's twist this. See, I'm always really bad about re-looking over and over and over again to make sure that, you know. See, does that make any sense, right? We got this base is going to be kind of just out of the ground, right? Vine right to the top, and then we got this little evil, whatever you want to call it, evil. Anyway, we got another little pumpkin. I'm going to try to do a bunch of these two before Halloween. I mean, these aren't going to be big. They're going to be hard to see from a distance, but in little different spots or whatever as filler, they should be pretty cool. And it should be pretty quick to make because I think I've got like 5 or 6 more of these little foam things that I made a couple years ago. So if this turns out pretty quick, then yeah, because this little, what's this thing called again?
What?
This shepherd's hook.
Yes.
That's it. So right. So this shepherd's hook was like $1. So I can get a bunch more of these and keep doing them.
Okay, so
The Rising Jack, right on.
He said I can do that, like while you're talking about coming out here. But y'all could come out to Palm Springs. I got y'all, no worries.
Right on. Right on.
Where's Palm Springs?
Diablo's trying to get us to go to Michigan too. I've been talking about that for a while. I never really did. All right, so hey, let's do this like it's like I know what I'm doing. We got a little wire thing going on here, and we got our pumpkin on here, so that's gonna work. Now I'm just going to bulk. Are you gonna run upstairs? Oh, are you gonna holler at her daughter or bartender?
She's in the shower.
Oh, that sucks too. I need a bartender anyway. So I'm gonna bulk this all out with
I got my own.
Oh, she come packing. She brought her beer down here. All my stuff's upstairs. Anyway, where was I? Beer, drinks. This thing. There we go. Okay, so that is loud with the beer. She's loud with the beer. Sorry.
I'm loud.
Excuse this whole thing, okay. But that's how that's gonna be.
I'm abused.
Here we go. Back to what this guy. Yeah. I'm going to bulk this out with newspaper and bring it down pretty thin here and tape it all up and probably put a couple sprouts off with make them look like leaves, but I'm probably going to curl them up, you know, type of thing where they kind of look like hands or whatever. And it should be pretty cool. So anyway.
Shaken, not stirred.
Right.
You have a drink. You haven't finished. And
It's
you're bitching.
gonna be done pretty quick. That's what I was griping about. You can't ever be this unprepared.
I know. Well, I was prepared, so.
Man, we've been going for 24 minutes, and this is all I've gotten done.
You talk too much.
No. That's what makes it so entertaining. Is
Actually,
my long
it took you this long to get that going on.
Well, you know, I had an idea of what I thought I wanted to do, and then I thought that was going to be easier to do than what it was, and then we screwed it to the table, and then that was a problem, so then we had to fix that problem.
What is this creation? What you got asked?
What is this creation? This is going to be a twisted little pumpkin where the vine's coming out of the ground, and you got a jack-o'-lantern on top. He's going to be a mix of a whole bunch of twisted pumpkins and demon pumpkins that are going to be in the yard for Halloween. So it's just another little sprout or piece of eye candy for people to look at. And it's cheap and going to be pretty easy to put together. And my goal tonight is to basically get this formed, like 90% formed in one evening, or then all I really got to do is do a mache layer after that, let that harden up, and then paint it. We'll never make it that far tonight. I'm not going to sit here and
It's suspended in the air. That's cool.
Yeah, the pumpkin will be suspended in the air, but the roots coming out of the ground. At least that's my vision. Man, I wish we could listen to some tunes while this is going on, but YouTube doesn't like that. We'll get in trouble.
Now, I'm trying to message your daughter from my watch. It takes me forever.
You know what? We should do it like this.
Masking tape, question mark.
Masking tape, yes. Masking tape just to kind of hold things together. And cheap masking tape. At that, like dollar store, Dollar Tree. Sometimes cheap masking tape's a pain, but this is it's gonna do the trick.
Why are you doing
Yes. Huh?
Why are you doing
Just because it's easier to get this bulk put down here, because I want this to be the base of the vines.
And Randall says miss the old YouTube days. So many changes nowadays. And then does it matter what kind of paper?
When
You
you're
don't want the slick kind, do you?
so that depends. Like if you're actually doing paste and paper mache and this crap here, that's real slick. This is not good for when you're actually doing mache. But when you're bulking out like this, it doesn't matter what you use. And actually, you want to use crap like this, so you can just wrap it up on here and then tape it up, because you're not going to use any glue on this junk. It's just bulk. But when you're actually going through the mache process, yes, you want to use, nothing slick, nothing shiny. This absorbs your mache paste and you're good to go.
I agree with you, Randall. YouTube is totally different.
Yeah, YouTube's changed a lot. I just miss the days when everybody was
On Hunter's Hangout.
yeah, when just everybody was doing different stuff every week, and someone was making something and they're showing what they were making, and it was on YouTube, and you got to kind of see everybody and listen to what was going on. And nowadays everybody's just doing it on Facebook, and Facebook's cool and everything, but there's no personality to it. I mean, all you're doing is looking at a picture. I mean, that's, I don't know. Maybe it's the same way for you, Randall, but it's like, right back in the day when everybody was doing their thing, I kind of, even before everybody met, right? I already felt like you kind of had a relationship with whoever, and you already kind of knew each other before we even, met each other at Trans World and did stuff. And that's what made it cool. I mean, I miss that stuff.
He said there were live like tutorials every day or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And no one's really doing this anymore, and that looks weird. I don't know how to put some vines off of that.
And someone else was like, haha, I haven't been on Facebook in years. Well, according to my students in 5th grade, of course, Facebook is for old people. I don't know why, but that's what it's turned into, I guess. We all followed back since 2012 and up to today. Hey Jay, good evening. 4 states.
Oh, Jeff, what's up?
You're not old, Randall. I'm old. I'm 41. Isn't that old? I don't know. Maybe it isn't.
Who's 41?
Me.
Oh, you, yeah.
Oh, but Randall said he's old. But he's younger than us, isn't he?
Oh, I think, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. You might be my age. Jay's old. He's almost 50. Oh, he's almost 52. Okay, you're not old, though. Only Jay. Oh, there's no way. He doesn't look almost 50. Neither do you, though. I guess we're just all young looking.
Yeah, well, I'm like, almost, I still feel like I'm, in my brain, I still feel like I'm 19.
No, he feels like he's 12
18.
sometimes. Don't let him lie to you. Do you need help?
Maybe. Huh?
I don't want to help much. This is your thing.
I know.
No gray hair on top, though. That's lucky. I have gray hair on top. You can't see Jay's gray hair.
If my hair was growing out on my head, it would be gray. Just as gray as my beard.
Of course, I get blamed for that, and the kids.
It is all her fault. And the kids' fault.
Nobody's gonna believe you.
I started getting gray hair just shortly after we got together.
Whatever. You're hilarious, you know it?
That's what they tell me.
X-Mobile. Oh, nice. I caught this live.
Oh, right on.
Welcome.
Right on. Welcome. Glad to have you here live. Now that you're here live, you'll be able to see that I don't know what I'm doing. And the magic of editing helps me out on YouTube so much.
Randall says, no worries. I no longer have a forehead. I got 5 or 6 head. Oh.
That's going to work. I want to keep that really thin towards the top.
Why?
Because I want the stem to come down and not be super bulky right here. So I want to keep that
right.
thin there, and I want to bulk it out here. And then I think we'll do some little trailer legs coming off the bottom here.
Trailer legs?
Well, vines or whatever that would look like they go into the ground. I know what I'm talking about.
I know you do. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. He's got the imagination. I don't.
Mm-hmm. That's
When you get bored, you sing.
coming apart.
Do you want my tape?
Oh, I just needed. Should have twisted it a lot tighter.
What type of coatings will we going with on the vines?
What type of coatings?
That's what he said.
So I'm going to, of course, strip mache over all this on the vines. I'm not going to do any kind of fiberglass or anything like that because mache is my thing. I like to keep it cheap, and I like to show you guys how to do it cheap as well. A lot of other ways it could be a lot better, fiberglass, things like that, hold up a lot better. However, everything makes mache, and I got stuff that's been in the yard for over 8 years in the rain. Does good. So I'll strip mache this once it's all done to give it some rigidity, and then I'm going to come back with some paper mache clay. Probably going to use the egg carton clay. because I got another project that's upstairs. You can't see right now that I've been working on, and it's like a vine type of thing too. And that egg carton clay, the way it dries out and wrinkles up, it really looks like a vine. I mean, it looks awesome. So that's probably where I'm going to go at with that. Once I get a good base and get the solid, then I'm going to egg carton clay over the top of that, and it'll have a cool vine texture to it. Paint it all up. Um, it'll be pretty cool. I could probably almost get away with just that, right? Can you guys see that? Move that back. It kind of works, but I'm going to bulk this a little bit bigger here so I can thin it out here. I might bulk it here too, but I'm going to put some wire in here too so we have some hand type of things coming out. And I'm going to do some, like I said, some vines down here at the bottom. It's almost got like a Tim Burton, I guess, kind of feel to it. Anyway, yeah, that should look, I should have drilled a hole through that. Okay, I'll do that later. So, because this guy's going to fall over outside, I just know it. I didn't weight it down with anything. Once again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it, right?
So, X-Mold says, no worries and no pressure. I'm house cleaning and you're inspiring me to start creating soon. And then Randall, Mache, and paint types, which I kind of think you went over, or some of it. And then cheap is great. And, okay, I see, with fibers and wrinkles.
Paint types. What I will paint this with is going to be, first I'll seal it with the spar urethane while it's raw. After the clay is dried, it's basically raw mache clay. I'll do a spar urethane over this to weather protect it. Then from there, I will use acrylic paints, and I will paint it all up with acrylics. And once it's got color and that's done, I will then once again give it another coat of spar urethane again to give it more. Man, this is loud. Can you hear anything? To give it some more weather protection later on. So the spar urethane is, I really rely heavily on that to weather protect this stuff. And it does a pretty good job, but I mean, I'd be lying to you if I didn't say that some things don't get a little soft when they get rained on. It does happen.
They harden up.
But generally they'll dry back out and they harden back up. So the biggest thing, if you're making this junk to go outside, if your armature underneath is super sturdy, if you made your armature out of something that's really, really sturdy, that's what's going to save you, and that's what's going to save your mache prop. Because if it soaks up a little water and it gets a little spongy or it gets a little soft, if that armature is good and strong, it'll stay in position, and then once the sun comes back out and it dries back up, or it dries back out again, it's nice and hard again. I haven't had anything mold or anything like that. And yes, I mean, I've really, really tried to really seal these things a lot, but it's whatever. This is paper and glue, and water, and it wicks. It just manages to wick water in, especially when you get a lot of rain. But, like I've said before, all my witches are mache. I got tombstones that are mache. I've got all the pumpkins that are out there that are mache. I've got things that have been in the yard for some of them a good 10 years, and they're still working.
No old school flour in that paste?
Not anymore, brother. It's all, where's it at?
Don't know.
Here we go. My paste anymore is Titebond 2, wood glue, and water. That's it. I'm going to use, then I got some Titebond 3. That's supposed to be a little more water resistant. So everything I do from the very beginning, I'm trying to do what I can to protect this crap from the rain and make it set up. Yeah, you could probably do flour and stuff and it'd probably still work, but it's just as easy to buy some glue, mix some water with it, and go. If I get to a point where I can't buy glue, then I'll go back to using flour and stuff. But Until then, wood glue.
Yep, that's what I use. And Viva paper towels.
Viva, yep, they don't have any pattern on them. They do pretty good. The only other paper towel I like better than the Viva paper towels,
Blue ones.
or if you go to Walmart or whatever, you'll find blue. If you go to automotive section, you'll find these blue shop towels. They're really strong. Like you can wipe a lot of stuff up with them without them falling apart. And they soak up when you're using this glue and stuff. They soak up so much of it. When they dry, it's pretty solid. It's pretty stout stuff. So I use that
Shop towels, he said.
a whole lot. Yep, shop towels.
I'm cold down here.
You're cold? I feel like this needs a, like right there, see that where that bend is? I almost feel that, like, I think that needs a little, I think I want to do it. That needs a little point or horn or something coming off of it.
Yeah.
I really think that.
Comes your dog, you better finish drinking that ass so you can down. Hurry up, don't drink.
I'm working on it.
Down it, hurry.
Listen to them. They're trying to make me an alcoholic. She's like, down it. Your daughter's coming to make me drink.
Make you. What are you talking about? No try. No try. I don't got it yet. Thorns would be awesome, he said.
Thorns, yeah, I'll do some thorns.
I'm trying to get him down
Some
it.
spiky little thorns. I think I got some claw things I made that I could use as thorns.
Yes. I'm talking.
You can
Oh,
talk.
here
You
you go.
don't have to be quiet,
Thank
sis.
you, baby. What a sweet girl.
Doesn't
You're the
matter.
best daughter ever.
Got my own built-in bartender at home.
Oh. No, she doesn't like that. You better not say that.
Just made her mad.
I promise we teach our kids the right things too.
Exactly.
Jay tries to
The
corrupt them a
proper
little.
ratio of rum to Coke.
No. I don't let him do this all the time. I feel like it looks bad on me.
Well, it looks bad.
We're just trying to give them a job opportunity when they get in college.
That's right. Everybody's got to start out somewhere.
I mean, our kids would rock at it. I really wish it would come through quicker. Mine sucks.
Oh, even mine might be late in there. No one even's gonna.
Yeah, somebody
catch
put
about.
something and I haven't gotten it yet. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
I think I need to bulk that a little bit more here. Is that too thin towards? I don't know. See, here, I'll ask you guys. We're getting some bulk here, right? And I'm going to put some vines out here. She gets pretty thin. I want it to stay thin here where it's produced the pumpkin, right? But I don't know, a little bit thicker here and then a little bit more here and then taper off. What do you guys think?
Your excellent parents never doubt themselves. Aw, thank you. I certainly try.
I never doubted myself for a minute. Are you
I
kidding
doubt
me?
him every once in a while, but it's okay. He means well. I think it just has to do with me working in a school district, and I wonder how many people frown upon me that my kids can make drinks, but I guess I shouldn't care about that, right? Randall just makes me feel better. I just think
I know, at
on
least someone.
everything.
Randall's on here, and at least there's somebody talking.
And it looks good. Freebie. What was her name on?
Oh, that's
Brenda. Is that it?
Brenda, yeah.
Yeah. I remember it. Are you proud of me?
Yeah, I got it written down somewhere too.
I know. I wrote it down. From what I hear, my exes say bigger is better.
Haha.
Randall. Oh boy. You're a mess. Which is how I like my friends to be a mess. Just like me.
See, look, this has come across. This is a fast little project right here. I mean, because this has come this has really come together pretty quick as far as really basing this thing out, right? I mean, there's not a whole lot more that I really need to do before I start laying on mache strips and stuff and start working it with clay after that. I mean, so it's pretty close. I'm going to add a thorn thing to the back of here, a bigger one. And I think I might have some. Do I have any?
I guess it doesn't show me how many people are there because I'm not you, right? It just shows me like 7, but then on there it shows 19.
Yeah.
So.
See, I've got some of these. I can do these. See, these are teeth deals that I made. But I don't want to do that after I mache, right? I could put some thorns on that.
Randall says, yeah, you got nice girth going on there, buddy.
Hell yeah, brother! You're not supposed to tell anybody that. That's between us. Ruined what?
It's ruined.
What's ruined?
My thing.
Your jar?
That you stole.
Yeah. It can be cleaned. I stole her jar back there and you pasted it a while back. We'll cover that with this so no one can see it. She's not real happy about that. Her jar's messed up. It's my fault.
It's my jar.
She can have back. I told her.
I bet they think that we're crazy listening to us.
Everybody's sleeping. No one's talking.
There's people talking. Just not. I'm talking. What do you want?
Talk amongst yourselves. Don't mind me. Kidding. Do what?
You didn't hear me? Okay.
No, I wasn't paying real close attention.
I said it quietly. I was hoping nobody else would hear me. It's being ornery. Oh, X-Mobile's still here. They're still here. They're all still here. X-Mobile's still here. Thank you.
I wasn't sure. Let's put a thorn on there.
Mesmerized. I'm fixing to get a drink real quick. Keep up the awesomeness, Randall says.
Dude, it's always awesomeness. It never goes away. Are you kidding me?
We love you, Randall. You're great. And everybody else, of course. I just don't know you personally. How about you?
I think that maybe I should do another kind of thorn like that too. I think I'm going to thicken that up just a little bit right there. I've got to make some stuff for the bottom.
That awesomeness, LOL.
That's right.
Yeah, just keep making his head get bigger, guys.
That's right. That's right.
Keep it up. You don't have to deal with it.
I don't know whoever's out there. I saw some people bought some shirts or whatever. I'm going to look at a different print shop because, like, out of the last 2 that I just ordered and brought home, they didn't last.
You have to, like, dry them
through the wash very well, and I'm not happy. Like,
dry them.
There was a different print shop that was doing them before. And my first shirts, I had those for 2 years, 2.5, 3 years, or whatever, before they started messing up at all. And then these other shirts didn't take long at all, so not real happy with that. And I apologize to anybody who's bought shirts recently. That could be a problem. Just be careful when you dry them or whatever, or hang them or something. I'm definitely changing print shops on that because, yeah, I'm not happy at all. At all. that looks better.
I liked it.
Huh?
I liked it before, but it's fine.
Well, thickening that up a little bit makes it look better.
Okay. You're the master of me.
Well, it looks more
Uniform
or concise or whatever. It makes more sense.
Right.
Right, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so let's do some more thorns. We can do some thorns down here, maybe a couple more up there, and then I'm going to do the whole deal here in a minute with some. Yeah, no, you're good. 15 people. No, Randall's gone, man. He was the only one talking.
Oh, there's some other people talking.
The life of the party is not me. So I guess I could explain what the hell I'm doing to anybody who has joined up. Throwing together a quick little pumpkin dude creature, vine guy out of the ground. Pretty simple, pretty quick. This pumpkin was made. Hey, Randall is back. Right on. Party's back. Anybody that's just shown up, this is a little foam pumpkin. I made a mold that no one knows about. I never showed it to anybody. Anyway, ran a few of these things in it, and I have 4 or 5 of these left over, so I'm just taking advantage of these to make some more pumpkin stuff, because the yard this year is really supposed to be twisted and crazy pumpkin creatures. I mean, that's what I don't know how the rest of you guys feel or whatever about Halloween, but there's certain things about Halloween that, like, as a kid growing up, that I really felt like was like Halloween was creepy, right? And part of that was jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins. They were always, I had this kind of creep factor when I was a kid, and it really got my imagination going. That, and like, you know, the old school witches and stuff, and black cats, and just that type of junk to me was really cool and really creepy. And that's what Halloween, that was really Halloween to me. Like, you know, I like clowns and crap like that, and that stuff's cool, you know, and those things are creepy, but there's a different creep factor with when you're thinking about, you know, leaves rustling in the dark that have fallen off trees, and some kind of shadow moves across, and you see a pumpkin off in the distance and things like that's that cool, unsettling creepiness. So that's what I'm trying to do this year, is create these pumpkin creatures that
that's always been your end game.
have come out. Yeah, I've actually got a story.
You can't tell.
That I need to write. I've been told to write a book about it, but I've got this concept of this story in my head about why it's a different take on the legends of why we put jack-o'-lanterns out on our porches on Halloween night. It's a fun, cool story. It's a twist that hasn't been presented before, and I dig that. And I need to get that kind of story out. So that's really the basis of my stuff for Halloween anymore. Going on from here is basically off that storyline.
You have I like Halloween, I love Halloween, and love traditional. And Randall's back, by the way.
I know. I saw Randall's back.
We said you were the life of the party. The one that talks the most. Which, I mean, no offense, please. But, you know, some people talk more than others. Like me, I talk way too damn much.
Only like now. She doesn't talk this much normally.
Oh, I do too.
The Pumpkin King
and Queen are back at it. Hi, Jane Carey. Chad V. Oh, I know that. I don't.
Chad V.
You're gonna have to help us. We're dumb today, I think.
You were listening while driving home? That's awesome.
I didn't see that. What? Oh, because it comes to me a little late. Start a book or blog to share, is what Randall said.
The story? Right.
No, he needs to. He needs to get his ass
I
together,
need to,
right?
but that's the thing, right? So if I start a blog or something to start the story, then don't I have to do some kind of deal where someone doesn't rip me off and steal the story, and then all of a sudden I see Disney's making it and I'm all pissed off because it was my story, right? We don't need that happening. I mean, my God, I want the credit for that. That's what's going to happen, right?
He has so many projects going on right now. Like, we have like 3 vehicles that need like new motors, or at least 2 of them. We have all this stuff going on, and
that's the tough thing. Like right now, this whole year, like I said, I made this goal that this year I was going to do way more videos, be way more active. That's why I got the patron thing going on, and all those guys that are out there, patrons, thank you so much. You guys rock. You're awesome. I know I haven't put anything on there lately because I suck, but there's a lot going on. So that being said, Carrie saying that I'm working my butt off to get these videos out, and I got a couple videos that are going to come out. But in the meantime, like, I got a car that was given to me. It's got a locked up motor in it. So I got to get a motor put in it, and I get a free vehicle. It was a nice vehicle.
it is very nice.
Very nice vehicle. I couldn't
really
pass it up for free, so I took it.
And then my beautiful car.
And then her car broke down a year or so ago. It needs a motor put in it.
We might be able to get it done. I don't know.
So I've had a whole lot of things going on the side.
Give you $10.
Someone really? Someone?
Yeah.
With a super chat?
I guess.
Awesome. Hey,
Axeman?
thank you.
Echo Axeman.
Bro, thanks, brother. I appreciate that a whole lot, man.
That's awesome. We appreciate it.
Anyway.
As we're talking about our trauma.
That being said, I really do appreciate that. Yeah, so I got this stuff, and I got all these freaking kind of projects going on. So I'm trying to balance the projects, the home life, and getting you guys some new content and some new videos. So that's why even tonight's kind of like this live thing. I'm trying to get you guys something. So those of you who really follow and are halfway entertained by me being stupid, have something to watch, right? So, and then tell me this, even people who watch this later on that's not live, I thought about maybe like doing some classes live, right? Like maybe starting out with a pumpkin class live, where it's like, that'd probably be in a 4-week time span, 1 night a week, where those of you that want to take the class or whatever would sign up with me. You don't have, you're just email me, let me know, so I can give you guys like the materials you would need to get, and then we would go live on a Friday night or Saturday night and start off. We'd build the armature together or whatever, and then when that dries up, then we'd go into maybe the next week and move on from there. And I'll do it right along with you. But then if you guys got questions, it's when you can just, throw up on here or whatever, and I'll try to answer all those questions as good as I can and show you as good as I can on here, and maybe do that. And if you guys like that, maybe we can do a few classes like that, not only on pumpkins, but some other stuff. As long at the same time as me trying to do these other videos too. So, yeah, life's not dull at the moment.
Chad says, I'm from Facebook community and haven't posted in a while. The things I've made in recent times haven't been paper mache, so I didn't post those projects to your Facebook page.
Right on. I get it. That's cool. And I appreciate that, because I made some people mad. Oh, dude, bro, really? Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I tried real hard on Halloween paper mache to keep that just like paper mache and just Halloween, that type of thing. I made some people mad because I pushed some things off that I don't like to stifle anybody's creativity, but I've tried to keep that like a certain community, and there's still some people in there that are borderline, probably shouldn't be there.
It's hard though.
But it's hard, and so I might do like a Facebook group that's like more just kind of like Unhinged
Halloween
with this stuff, where it can be like anything. It doesn't have to be mache, it can be anything, and like we'll say the bad words. When Christmas time comes around, you could post that stuff on there too. Because I do some of that myself. So anyway, I just want to build a community, and that's the thing. I know a lot of the stuff that I do can be done with different materials and hold up way better. But this is cheap, right? Look, we got this thing going on here, and he's going to be... See, those thorns look pretty cool. They're not bad. And I've got like less than $3 in this so far.
He has to be cheap. I spend all the money. Sorry.
She spends all my money.
Except
That's
for
a
his
problem.
money that he gets for
I
this.
can't buy anything cool because...
Oh, you stop it. I'm
she
just kidding.
spends all the money beforehand.
Okay, and so Brenda, is that right? Is that what we decided?
Yes.
Yes, okay. She says I definitely be interested in classes and Psycho-Axe, man. Just do what you do, man. Life's just about being happy. Thank
Right
you.
on, brother.
He's happy most of the time, especially doing this. If he could just make his living doing this, I think I would have a way happier husband. And maybe if the cars would quit breaking down, you know, life in general.
I'm happiest when I'm creating... Oh, man, that's way too close to the other thorn.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
fine.
it is. It looks
Okay.
like too...
Well, that one looks weird. This one looks good.
Yeah, I'm moving this one down. That's too close. That doesn't look right. Oh, did I glue it? I did, but we're going to pull it down here. That's okay. We can tear things up at this stage. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this stage. I don't know what these thorns. I wonder if I still need... Yeah, I'm still going to do the... I'm still going to do the deals for the leafy hand things, I think. Can you guys even see this, or am I just in the way at the time? I know this camera angle sucks. Dude, I'm happy to be back. Oh, whoa, woo! About burnt. I almost burnt through my cord with my hot glue gun. That was close.
Right, Chad says completely understand, and that's why those projects didn't get shown. I was just respecting your rules. I've been around for years now. I just don't BS a lot. Just happy to see you back.
Oh, shit.
Well, we're happy to see you, too, as a fan.
I'm happy to be back, and I'm happy you're here
Oh, okay.
bullshitting at the moment.
Axeman says, what was the armature you used?
Okay.
He came in later.
Hang on, dude.
Oh, you
Shit.
don't have
No, there's
another
one
one.
upstairs. I got another one. I had another one. Okay.
What's that? Well, what did they call it?
This is called the shepherd's hook. Aha, I learned that tonight.
Woo!
So this is the bottom side of it. I've gone to the
Or is it up
Dollar
upstairs?
Tree. It's as soon as you walk up the stairs, it's hanging on the
Okay.
the one pull-out drawer. Anyway, it's a shepherd's hook. I saw at Dollar Tree. This was a part that I broke off. It just kind of just stuck to another deal here, and you would stick that in the ground, and it went up and came around. It had a little hook on the end of it, so you can hang, a little plant or something or whatever for outside. My Dollar Tree here was getting things ready for springtime, and they had all that stuff out there. So I was like, oh yeah, because I'd already thinking about doing this, and I wanted something a little more rigid. And this is pretty stout, right? I mean, it can take some pressure, but you can still bend it. So it's not so strong that you can't bend it, but it's strong enough that it's going to hold this well, and it's thin enough that I can bring things down and make things thin. So that's gonna... I think that looks... Is it just me? Am I gloating for myself? But that looks pretty cool. I think it does. I think it's going to be pretty neat. I'm kind of digging that. Now I just need to make, like, some big ones like that. I think that'd be pretty... That could be pretty cool. No, because I bought another one.
It's not there.
I bought...
It's not on the stairwell.
I saw it just the other day. I'm not sure where it's at. But I bought another one because I wanted to... I had this guy going on. I used one for the...
Well, aren't they for plants, though? Isn't that...
Yeah, I used one for...
I don't know.
I used one for the man-eating plant that's upstairs. I had one for this project, particularly.
You only had 3.
So that's only 2 that I've
But
used.
then you used one for your rabbit.
Oh, yeah, and I cut the one up for my
Yeah.
rabbit. That's right. So, yeah, we don't have any more. What the heck? Who did that?
It's an Axeman.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm. Look.
Oh, wow. Brother, holy cow. I appreciate that, man. That's...
I don't...
Dude, that's a lot.
I don't understand it. Are you getting them? I don't get that. Okay. So awesome. Did you read everything he said?
No, I couldn't see what he said.
Awesome. See, I never knew that. Thumbs up.
Okay, so what in these...
So what's this going to be? He wants to know.
So basically, the size of this thing, this is just part of a bunch of twisted pumpkin stuff that I'm going to use out in the yard this year.
Come sit with Mama.
This will basically, what this is going to be, like this pumpkin will come off the vine sprouting out through the yard, and then instead of it just being a pumpkin as it sprouts, it is a jack-o'-lantern face. And I'm probably going to dig into this a little bit deeper and make that accentuate a little bit more. And this is kind of small, but I've got more of these, and I'm probably going to make 4 or 5 of these where they'll be out in different spots in the yard as filler throughout the yard, along with all these other pumpkin things. So it's just a little crazy pumpkin creature deal. Hell, I don't know what to call it. It's okay. It's just a pumpkin deal. It's a twisted pumpkin creature. I thought it would be neat, right? And so I'm gonna make 4 or 5 of them.
Alright, so Randall says, so yeah, I am game for pumpkin classes and a leg class thing, but all is looking good. How does one do this funds thing? Not sure how it works. It never YouTube stuff available now. What? It's newer YouTube stuff available now.
So are you talking about like the super chat stuff, Randall?
I think he's talking about the paying, like just like what
right, that's super chats. So I don't
what Axeman's doing.
Well,
like,
so
but I know that on my chat I have this. And it gives you like a money sign.
So you can click. So I don't know exactly how to do it because I haven't done it. I just know that I've through YouTube's life and algorithm, and as long as my channel's been out or whatever, I've finally qualified for stuff like this. So even just starting this up, it just now has the opportunity for these super chats to come through, which is absolutely amazing. I think you just click on a deal and do. I think you just click on a deal and do like a dollar sign, and then you choose how much that you want, a buck or whatever it is. You put it in, and then you post it out. I think that's how it works. I've never done it, man. Psycho Axeman, he can tell you. Chat $sign right on. Yeah, so.
Chat fund money.
Chat.
Yeah, he's telling you.
So I've never done it before.
It's new to us.
It's new to me too. Big time. But anyway, and you guys are crazy. Thank you. That's awesome. I can't. All you guys that are willing to help out a little bit in all those ways, that goes a long ways, man. Because a lot of that stuff, like I want to buy some cameras and junk and some different deals where I can make some cool videos and sound quality's better and have some more fun stuff with everybody.
Wasteland says, love your creation. Thanks for sharing with all of us. Thumbs up and smiling face. And then Randall says, how do you pay? Credit card or whatever payment methods? We really don't know.
Dude, I don't know, Randall.
Maybe Psycho Axeman can tell you.
Yeah, Psycho Axeman maybe will let you know. I don't know,
Can I
brother.
buy that when it's done? He wants to know. Psycho Axeman.
Maybe I was building it to go out in the yard, dude.
I'm an old school PayPal dude here. I love you, Randall. You crack me up. I'm old school too.
Me too, dude. I haven't really ever done that. I just tell you what though, the thing would suck if I did it to ship this would be. That's the thing that's gonna suck.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of money.
Because it's gonna be in a big box and the size, and it's gonna be stupid.
Where do you live is the question.
Let's do this. Because I've got more of these little guys. Let me see about making another one, and we'll go over that. later. You can DM me or something on Facebook or whatever. Let me know. Yeah, you're in California. Gosh dang, dude, that's the only thing that's gonna.
Wait. We're going to California in August.
Oh yeah.
We're out in Cali.
Yeah.
Like we
my
might
son
be able to
was-
make this work. Gives you reason to build more in the classes, is what Randall said. Yes, true.
Very true. I don't like the way that wrench looks, but we're gonna work on it.
It's just kind of odd, but
We'll bulk it through. Right
we live in Kansas, Baxter Springs, Kansas to be exact. It's a very small cow town. But like I said, in August we're gonna go see our son graduate from the Marines, and we will be in California. So shipping would be a pain, especially since some carriers don't take it. It's true. Some
Carriers don't take care of a lot of the stuff. That's the problem. I agree. I shipped some stuff. Barry Flanagan a few years ago, he bought some things from me, and
it costs so
man,
much.
it sucked because it cost so much to ship. It was horrible, and I felt so bad even just letting Barry know what the shipping was, because it was just insane.
So Kim, you're originally from San Diego. I'm assuming is what San Diego means. That's where our baby is right now, right? In San Diego?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where my baby is. Doing boot camp. I guess he's not a baby. He's a big boy, but to me, he's my baby.
He's boot camping for the Marines right now.
Yep.
He's been a week in, so
I have 12 more to go. I don't know if I can do this.
he's probably had a real
Rough week.
Real change in life for him real quick. It's been.
That's what he wanted, though, so I'm happy for him. Randall, I didn't realize that that's where it was. I didn't know he owned, I don't always pay attention. Desert Decay Manor Haunted House in Palm Springs, California. Yep. I just don't pay attention, obviously. God, I'm horrible. I'm sorry, Randall. I do love you. I just don't pay attention to the details of stuff.
She doesn't like to watch everything on YouTube that I do.
Oh my gosh, well, because a lot of stuff he watches stresses me out. He's at Camp Penn. Yes, I believe so. Right? What's that?
Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably close to $75 to ship, which I think is stupid.
That's why I'm saying, like, when we go to California in August, if you guys decide to, if he lets you buy it, then I'd rather you, like, meet us somewhere like that. I mean, that'd be way cheaper, I'm sure.
Oh, don't I have some scissors down here? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
It's north of San Diego? Oh, I don't know anything about this.
I don't know anything about California.
I'm pretty sure that's where he is, but I could be totally freaking wrong. I don't know. I just think that's the one base that there is, though, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, we're new to all this, like, stuff.
Let's get that show in there.
See, you're schooling me right now, Kim. Randall's about a 75-minute drive from Camp Penn. Oh. Well, we're going to have to go see him then. Maybe we can go early. See, maybe we will be able to see you then. I've never been to California, so it's kind of cool, and I've never seen the ocean, so I'm kind of excited.
That is not looking right.
It looks like feet. That's just my opinion. Ask your friends.
No, I'll get it to look right. It's just at the moment it's not looking right.
Yeah, Randall said that's the main training facility, so I'm sure it is. Oh, he said we can stay at his place. That's so sweet.
Oh, right on.
We might have to call you up on that one, Randall. It's huge. Yeah, that's what the pictures I've seen. It is huge, Kim. Yeah, Kim Kennedy. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I just keep saying Kim because that's what I see. Axeman's from Burbank around LA.
Oh, right on.
Randall, I have drinks, tacos, and a DJ system in my living room. Ready to rock. Of course you do. Of course you're ready to rock. We love you.
Right on. Sorry, I got quiet. I've hit a part of this project that I'm not liking how it's shaping out, so I'm trying to figure out
There's a lot of people from
how to bring it together.
I feel like. It's looking wicked cool, and we're offered to borrow. Shit.
Right on.
You guys are just awesome, all of you. I love you all. You're amazing. It's like a family. Tacos. Yes, I know, right? Tacos. I love tacos. It's like my favorite Mexican. Mm-hmm. But then my daughter wants to eat it so much, I just don't even want to eat it anymore. So it's hot glue, tape, paper?
Yep. So far, hot glue, tape, paper. Then I'm going to strip mache over it. This needs one pulling down from here and going that way, I think. And then another one.
Or one right here.
Yeah, it's going to need one here. It needs one off the back to make that look better.
So I'm in PA, Philly, Burbs, and that's X-Mobile. And then Randall says I cook like Mad Weekly. And Psycho Axeman, it's looking badass.
Thanks, brother. And yeah, Randall, I know you cook like a madman. I see it all the time. You're always posting that shit. I guess I shouldn't be cussing. This is on YouTube live. Might get in trouble.
I have been doing it the whole time. It's looking great so far, brother. Randall.
I think it's going to look pretty cool. And it's easy.
I love how everybody on here can see what you're doing, and me, I'm still looking at it going, what? I just don't see it yet. That's me. I hate that. Just like we can walk in a house and Jay can like see what it could be, and I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Psycho Axeman says, no worries, I swear like a sailor. Don't we all? I mean,
I'm not worried about you guys. I'm worried about the overlords on YouTube turning me off. They can just shut this live stream down real quick. I don't want that to happen. Okay. I guess we can put that there. We'll bulk that out a little bit more on the top side there. I got super quiet again. I'm just concentrating, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. This is looking odd in certain ways, and I'm trying to get past it looking odd.
Randall's trying to help me. He said, look at it. If you were looking at the equipment at the gym, Carrie, it's all in the vision of the final masterpiece.
That's
Absolutely
right.
Gorgeous looking, Axeman said. I like calling him Axeman because it's, I don't know, it's easier. But I feel like I should put the Psycho Axeman in because it's his name.
Well, there's only one X-Men that knows that follows me, and that's Psycho X-Men. There's no one else.
He's awesome. And then Wasteland says the master at work. Love it. Well, we love you guys for joining us because you are what makes him keep going when he's frustrated and struggling. You guys keep him going.
That's true. There's times that I just don't want to do anything, and I do a lot of it for all you guys that have been around for a long time.
So Randall, what do you think of his glasses? Isn't he cute? Around Christmas time, I told him he looks like Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's
which I love, by the way.
it sucks. I had great vision until just a couple years ago, and then all of a sudden,
That's what he gets for making fun of me because I have horrible vision.
all of a sudden I couldn't. I was having problems reading up close. And then I pushed that off for a long time. I didn't really care. And then I started sculpting. Here, I'll show you. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall over. So I started playing with clay a year or two ago, and I was like messing with this little dude. And I couldn't see the detail in it. Like I'm up close and I can't see it. It made me mad. So I was like, all right, if my vision's gonna screw with me creating things, and I'm going to go get glasses.
Well, Randall thinks you're a sexy beast, just so you know.
Of course.
Because Randall just thinks you're great.
I
think he's kind of hot too, but I still have to tease him about the glasses. And his, like, at Christmas, he had like a full beard going on that was really white. And I was just like, oh, it's Santa Claus. Which, I mean, you know, he could be a good Santa Claus. He's awesome. And Randall says, look at that build-up and girth going on there.
That's right.
He's rocking it.
That's what she said.
Everybody thinks you're awesome, babe. All you gotta know. It sucks. He's like so good at everything. And I'm over here just a dumbass, but it's fine.
You're not dumb.
I guess I'm not really dumb because I actually help students. But when it comes to anything you can teach him, he'll learn it once and he's got it down. Me, I have to like take notes. Psycho Axman says, we all get old at some point. I turn 43 in May. Hey, I'm 41. I'm right behind you, dude.
Young, 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 young.
Now I can be a special little elf. Aw, I can be a little elf.
Mm-hmm.
I'm short enough, probably.
Probably so.
Oh, shush it. All my kids are taller than me. Even like my 5th graders half the time were taller than me. I'm like, damn it. It's okay.
Okay, that's...
It's looking good. You
Yeah,
happy
that's
yet?
starting to come along. Yeah, it looks a little bit better.
I like it. I think you're looking good.
That's coming along a little bit better. And we'll do another one.
I feel like you need one more. Like
Yeah, I'm going to do another one off of there. And then when I go and strip mache this and harden it up, I'll probably cut into this and drop that down and push that further down. And then whenever I do my clay, I can push clay into that and make that more further right. I can get more dimension out of that later. And that's probably what I'll do.
Read the last one. I agree.
Right on, like a bonsai tree, yes.
But it's twisted. That's what you wanted, right? The twisted look.
See, that's what I've been trying to do a lot lately. Like, crap, I like this where it bends and comes back, right? So I did that. I don't know if any of you guys saw, like 3, 4, 5 years ago, whatever it was, I did that one Reaper that kind of came up like that. However, that project probably needs to get fiberglassed.
Yeah, it does.
Because it got real heavy and I couldn't get enough support, and I didn't build the armature. I should have used like half-inch PVC for that, and it wasn't strong enough, and I should have used something stouter. But I like this. I like the bends. That stuff really calls to me. I really like that, but it's a pain in the rear, and you really got to make sure that your armature, you're building out something strong. Because I even did this rabbit that you guys will see. I'll have a video on this rabbit soon. It's an evil Easter bunny. And I did his legs at these awkward angles that come out to go up because it just got this cool, creepy feel to it. You talk about the biggest pain in the rear because I didn't use strong armature underneath, and I fought and fought and fought this thing, and even at the end, still I have to do something coming out of his hands to help hold him up, and I'm doing this whole broken egg thing in his hand. It looks like it's pouring the guts of the eggs out, and that all that stuff's going to be part of holding him up. But yeah,
Axman says stunning, and Randall says it looks creepy with nice bends and random twists. Yeah, I think you need to make a werewolf again, though. I miss him.
Another werewolf.
Yeah, I miss him.
If I make another werewolf again, I'm going to make one that's standing up, like
I like them though.
fully standing up, all
I get it.
ready to go. And
Okay, Littering Vine Cemetery. What do you think about doing a class in the future where we get a supply list and make something with you live?
absolutely, that's what I was talking about a little bit earlier. So that's what I wanted. I think that'd be fun to do. If people are down for it, I could just go YouTube live. We could figure out whatever. I mean, I think the easiest thing and I don't know, well, you guys might have done it before, but like the easiest thing to start out with is like maybe just doing a basic jack-o'-lantern from Mache, and then we could even like vote on whether we do a jack-o'-lantern with paper mache and then paper mache clay, or like doing the ones that I've made out of cotton and mache paste, awesome, because those are pretty cool, and that takes a whole nother. That's a whole the cotton pumpkins are it's just a whole new technique to get that crap down right, and it's different from doing the clay and everything else. So yeah, I'm down for that. I like to do that live. For people who are interested in it.
You have Axman saying you can run a small light inside the pumpkin. And then Wasteland is I'm down, and Randall count me in, and Vine Cemetery says sounds awesome.
Oh, a light inside this one?
Yeah, that's what I think he's saying, yeah.
Yeah, I have to drill that solid. This is all foam. I need some LEDs to do that. It could be done.
Yeah, it could. It'd be kind of cool.
I don't know if I'm going to do it with this one, though.
Because that's made out of...
that's all foam.
Yeah.
So I have to do some digging out. I don't know. I probably won't with this one, but that would be a good idea.
One, yeah.
Among the other ones.
And Randall says, I like cotton pumpkins. Randall likes cotton pumpkins.
The cotton pumpkins? Yeah, they're awesome, man. They're super light. Like I like doing clay ones because it's easier to sculpt with the paper clay. But the cotton ball deals, it's harder, but they're like a lot lighter. So if I'm doing, like from now on, if I do some more pumpkin jacks, they'll have cotton ball heads because those things are so much lighter.
Wasn't this made out of cotton?
Yeah, but it's not. It sucks. It's not nothing like the other ones. It didn't turn out because that was just fast.
This is what I'm talking about.
But that doesn't. You can't even really see.
Like, it's made out of cotton, but it's made out of a mask too.
Yeah, that was a cotton deal, but that was like.
It was like a 2-second thing.
I made that on Halloween one night, like 30 minutes before trick-or-treaters were coming to the door, because I needed a costume.
Yeah, but it was still cool. I mean, what about this guy? When are you going to do him? He's awesome.
That's just another old project that maybe one of these days they'll get him done. Who knows?
I like showing off your shit. Maybe it'll make people talk to you. This guy is cool.
That's a little miniature dude I started years ago and never finished. And it's just for inside the house prop.
For me? Was it for me?
Yeah, basically. But he needs to be done or whatever.
But he's cool.
He'll be pretty cool.
Because that's awesome.
Whatever.
He's such an artist. You are such an artist. He's amazing. He doesn't believe it all the time, but he is. Love the mask. So cool. Nice vintage look. Wasteland says.
It worked. It worked for Halloween that year. Fast and dirty.
Yeah, it scared a lot of kids.
I wore it once. That's it.
Little pumpkin head. Yes. He's so cute.
Okay, that's enough vines for the. That's okay. That's starting to come together.
Chad says I did make a cotton pumpkin last year. I'll throw up a post on Facebook for you.
Yeah, do it. I like to see it.
I forgot I made it and I didn't post it on your page. Yeah, it'd be awesome to see.
I'd love to see it. I'm always down for that. Like, man, when anybody makes anything, especially if they, like, if you guys have managed to learn something from me in my videos and you guys make something, I'm always down for seeing that. I'll enjoy seeing that stuff.
So what are you gonna do now? Paper mache?
No, I'm not gonna put any mache on him tonight at all. I'm probably gonna tape him up a little bit more to get the base, and I think I'm gonna insert 2 wires here and here that are gonna come out.
To the other pumpkin?
Shit. Whoops, excuse me, I shouldn't be saying that. I'm really gonna get myself in trouble with YouTube if I don't quit cussing. No, I wanted to do like 2 things that come out that had like leaves.
Oh yeah, your leaves.
They kind of be like, and have them curl up, right, to be like hands or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to make those. Like, I need to take this wire and then cut out my stuff and machine and pull it together.
For the classic knowledge.
Dude, man,
You're amazing. Stop.
Yeah, man, brother, that's a lot, man.
You're just a sweet man. Sweet guy. And you find yourself psychoactive.
I super appreciate it.
I stand behind you.
Oh, holy cow, brother. That's that's more than I deserve, I think, for sure.
Obviously, he disagrees with you.
I'm gonna do this. Shit.
You're gonna definitely have to do a toss now. You're stuck.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys some boring paste work here in just a second, just for these leaf hand things, so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm gonna do with it. First, I think I'm gonna go. Well, I'll do these first, and then I'll finish taping this thing up. We'll get this kind of taped up, and then we'll wrap this thing up for tonight.
Okay, you have someone leaving. Really good to see you making stuff. Thank you for streaming. Gotta get going.
Right on. Thanks, brother. All right, let's do this. Let's move him.
You rock psycho. It's what feathered fade cemetery said. You all rock. What are you talking about?
Yeah, all you guys do. Anybody that takes the time to watch.
come and watch us, yeah. Well, not really me, but
To watch any of my videos that I do, or to hang out and watch any of this stuff that I'm doing, I'm grateful for all of that, right? All that stuff helps out.
Okay, so Psycho Axeman wants to buy this. Email him.
You want to buy this one, huh?
Talk about great inspiration. Thanks to all the supporters doing this. Tip pledging, Randall says. Just being here is an actual inspiration to both of us. Showing us how much you guys care.
Yes. Because you never know, like, I put a post out.
Yes, he wants to buy that one. He said yes, sir. He wants that one, damn it.
I know.
It's gonna be mine, damn it. That's loud.
That is loud.
You're loud.
But I need this right now.
I know you do. Chad. Jay, do you mind if I put up a couple foam tombstones from last year? No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I don't care.
Psycho Axeman says, do not try too hard.
Well, this Mache won't stick to this. I can pull it off later. Doo-doo. I don't know if we can get this down a little bit more. There we go. The angle's kind of funky. But, okay. I wanted to do these leaf hand things. So.
I feel like it's just me that is lagging.
That's what?
Just me lagging.
No. I'm sure I'm lagging. I'm sure lots of different. Are you on Wi-Fi or are you on
Wi-Fi?
your...
I'm on Wi-Fi.
It could be, well, I don't know.
Because look, you're just now finishing that. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're totally. But that could be that way.
But the chat isn't lagging that much, so. Like a good.
There's something else I can do for settings too to make streaming.
Well, it's like 4 or 5 minutes behind, but then the chat isn't. So.
But yeah, because I saw some stuff the other day about.
What's this hat on the back of your arm?
This one?
That one, yeah.
It's what's called kind of cross arrow thing through it.
He had to get one because I was getting one and I didn't want to do it by myself because I'm a big baby.
She didn't want one by herself, so I just picked one out of the book and said, put that on it, it'll work.
16 gauge wire, question mark.
Yes. Or a little bit lighter. It's pretty thin. Hopefully it'll work for this and not be too thin. I want to use it. I want to try it. It might be an epic failure, but if it's an epic failure, you won't know tonight.
Someone else has what the gauge is, but you're not sure, right?
Not completely sure. No.
Okay.
Okay, scissors are there. Marker.
I took one for the team support. Attaboy, Jay. Randall. And ha ha ha. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. So, leaf.
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 Do you need help with that? You want me to draw one?
Leaf. Pumpkin leaf.
Get me on it. I can look it up, baby. Here.
I'm just gonna look up on this real quick.
Oh, I was going to give you my iPad.
Oh. Well, let's still get power on it, but whatever. Let's see. I need a little inspiration. I have an idea of what leaf should look like, but
A pumpkin leaf, maybe?
I want.
I've never seen a pumpkin leaf.
They
Do
don't
they
really.
even have
Not
leaves?
really.
Okay.
I don't think so. Yes, they do. But those look weird. That's not what I want.
Now it's time to do crosswords. Okay, I made a post on Facebook. Thanks for sharing your projects. It inspired me to do things I didn't know I could. Chad. And Psycho Axeman, we are learning.
I'm glad I could be an inspiration. All right, so yeah, so there are pumpkin leaves, but these things are like they aren't what I had in mind. Do I still go ahead and do it with that design? Oh, I guess I probably should.
Wait, that one looks pretty easy to do.
Yeah, I was just gonna do the thing which is kind of like thin and long, but I guess.
Ask your audience.
I should probably actually make it look like a pumpkin leaf. So.
That would be easy to just.
Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to do that. Alright. Okie dokie. That's what we're going to do. Maybe.
Make it evil, is what the Axeman says. That's not evil looking.
Well, when it's all bent up and look like a hand.
A hand, yeah, okay.
I mean, that's the... Okay, so... Nikes, this thing's kind of... I don't want it super big, though, because that's not real big.
Yeah, you don't want to make it too big, for sure. looks like it's like I'm getting like the feed like 5 minutes or 10 minutes late, and I look like such a goober.
Okay, I think that's gonna work.
Okay. Are you gonna make it look like a hand mill?
Oh, yeah. But see, I got to. So here's the thing. I did this with those leaves on that old one, so I'm basically doing the same thing again.
One?
Yeah, that ugly.
It's not ugly. I want you to finish it. Stop it.
Man-eating plant.
He won't finish my man-eating plant I want.
I'm making another one. It's upstairs.
I know, but I like that one.
Way better than that thing.
I like that one. I don't get everything I want in life. It's okay.
So, ooh, baby. Okay, I got at least
4
of these out of that. That'll work. Okay. So.
You done with this?
Yeah. I'm done with that. All right. So I wanted to make some leaf deals, and I'll probably, after this is done, I might bend them up later on and change things about them. Anyway, I did this in the past, and it worked out pretty decent. So we're going to try it again with this little project here and see how it comes out. So I made this. These are kind of leaf shapes or whatever. I just looked it up, and that's kind of like what the pumpkin leaves look like for reals. So that's what I'm going to go with. So I've got 2, right? I'm going to put one down, put Mache paste on it, and then I'm going to take this wire and run it into the center. And then I'm going to put Mache paste on that, apply this one down. I'm basically going to Mache these together around the wire so it glues itself to the wire. And then I've got these rigid little leaves. And if I have to cut out another one again later on to stiffen it up, I will. But at least by doing this and gluing it to the wire, when I stick the wire on here later on, I'll have the ability to bend that leaf in the center. Like if I want that leaf to all of a sudden curl like it's got fingers or something, I'll be able to do that. So that's what we're going for, right? Right.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yes, I'm talking to myself. And I'm going to brush this Mache paste on.
You see what Randall said? He said, we make eyeballs here, but I am creating props with eyeballs and vines to bend. At the trade shows, gonna apply some of these Mache techniques. And then Axman said, see, I didn't know this.
I saw that.
I don't know what you said, but he didn't know it.
I was talking about the leaves.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we got some Mache paste in here.
And don't give any more money. Again, yeah, see.
Dude, are you drunk? Okay. So I want to brush on to keep my fingers from getting all yucky or whatever.
It's funny, his fingers turn like yellow. It's kind
Yeah,
of
when I
hilarious.
really get into this in the season, if you ever see me out, it looks like I got jaundice because my fingernails get stained this
Yeah. It's either
color
that.
of the wood look of
Yeah,
the wood
it's
glue.
totally either the wood glue or it's like he turns brown because he spray tans me all the time.
So we're gonna put that on there.
Will that stick?
Yep, it'll stick with this.
Oh, what you're doing? Okay, got you.
Yep.
Nah, I just pay for the class. That's what he said.
I appreciate it, bro. And then the one thing too, and I learned this from Dan. They call him Dan. Dan, the man, he makes those dragons.
Oh yeah, it's
I don't know if you
awesome.
guys haven't seen Dan Reeder, who he makes dragons and stuff with Mache. His dragons are freaking out of this world. But I learned from him, and it's true that if you can get your Mache to stick to one another without having gaps, those air gaps and stuff in between, it makes a lot stronger bond. So this is probably super hard to see. You can kind of see it. I got this in here. It's down. It's on the wire. Now I'm not. I want to do the other one. I'm just going to let these set and dry all night long. I'm not going to deal with them from this point on. I want them to dry up, and I'll peel them off of this. And if I need to do a little bit of adjusting from there, we should be able to go. But this will work. And if I have to layer a couple more on, I'll layer a couple more on for a little bit of strength, and be good to go.
So Psycho Axeman says, yeah, I've seen his videos, and then Kim or Kenny, Dan rocks. Randall, he is ridiculous with them dragons, and then when
yes, he is.
they finds, how long does it take for the paste to dry?
So this will be dry. Actually, this paste will be dry within 2 or 3 hours because it's just these two layers. The thinner, like if you're gonna mache stuff, and if you like do like one thin layer and wait a little bit and come back, that thin layer sometimes, especially, well, it depends on the humidity or whatever. But if you're inside the house, you do one, like, let's say 2 layers that are thin, then that'll generally dry up pretty decent in about 2 hours, and you can add another layer on. But like a lot of times when I'm creating stuff, like I do 6 or 7 layers at a time, and then that can take a couple days to dry and cure. And if you're real humid and had a lot of rain, it can take a week or better to dry. But if you're running your air conditioner in your home or whatever, then dry time will be faster because your AC in your house, it pulls moisture out of the air. So that'll pull the moisture out of your project and help your project dry a lot better. It's a lot better to dry your projects in the house and out in the sun. Everybody's got this weird notion that they need to dry their paper mache out in the sun, and that doesn't work half the time. Half the time there's more humidity outside, it takes longer, and then a lot of times especially if you've done like a pumpkin with, if you've used doesn't even have to be a pumpkin. If you used a balloon as a base and you wrap it in strip mache and you throw that out in the sun to dry, that balloon will expand and it'll usually break apart whatever you've tried to do. So really in the house is the best place to dry stuff off. And then if you buy yourself which I need to go buy, if you buy yourself a dehumidifier in whatever room that you're doing your projects in, if you just turn your dehumidifier on when you're done, a lot of the times those things will dry and cure completely overnight. That dehumidifier will pull all the moisture out of your project, and then you're good to go. That's the only thing with this stuff. Drying time takes forever. Mache is not a fast hobby. It's not a fast hobby. It's a fun hobby, and you don't have to invest a whole lot of money into it, and you can make some pretty cool stuff. You can make things from nothing, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Making something from nothing. That's how it is.
So we had somebody ask what's the channel for the dragon guy, but Chad got us covered.
Okay, right.
Thank you, Chad. And then Psycho Axeman says interesting.
All right, I'm going to try to move these without screwing them up. I'm going to put them on this other deal here. Then I'm going to finish just kind of taping this down for his base. And I'll probably call that good, because what time is it getting to be? 9 o'clock. So it's running about 9. I'm going to try to get this shifted over without... Don't fall apart. 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 Woo! Didn't fall apart. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. Halloween's bad. Okay.
But it It is for every 7. I don't understand.
707? I don't know. Yes, it does last. You're right. What's 707 mean, X-Man? I don't know what that means, bro.
Okay.
You're going to have to educate me on that. And let's readjust this. There we go. I'm going to finish taping this guy up. We don't need hot glue anymore. And my trash
7
bag.
p.m.
Oh.
The time for him.
Oh, for you, 7 p.m. Right? Yeah, you're 2 hours behind.
Yeah, because they're 2 hours like behind us. Yeah. Let's see your progress up close before we head out.
I will. Let me tape this up, and then I'll show it up close before we head out. For sures. You don't necessarily have to always completely tape everything up, but I do notice that it does kind of help. Like you can even kind of shape a little bit with your masking tape.
Yeah, California. It's 10:09 for X-Mobile.
10:09. That they must be East Coast.
Love the thorns, Randall said.
Right on. Yeah, the thorns come out pretty freaking cool.
So, Psycho Axeman, I looked up your YouTube channel. I was curious. And, so do you make stuff out of clay a lot, or just everything? It's really cool stuff.
I'm sub to him.
Well, I'm subscribed now, but I didn't know. The coffee can with the paste, how long is that good for?
Forever. Literally. I mean, I don't know. Like, I go through it so much that it doesn't ever go bad. But, I mean, this can of paste has been down here for 2 months. It's still good. And like I said, the paste is just, it's just Type Bond 2 wood glue and water. After it sets for a while, that Type Bond 2 will settle to the bottom. So if you stir it back up again, you'll get that mixed back up again and you're good to go. I wish it didn't break on me, but I had a, if you go back and look at some of my old videos, you'll see this, you're going to see this clear ice cream bottle bucket. It's like wide and short, but it looks all yellow, and the thing was, and I had used that thing for like 8 years or something like that, and it just had this big, thick crust buildup of dried up glue and water all up along the sides, everything. It was awesome. It never molded, but it just got this crazy crusty deal on the inside. And then one day I pressed on too hard and I broke the outside of it. And honestly, I probably still could have used it because there was still a glue wall on the inside, and I probably still could have but I got rid of it. And anyway, but this paste will last for a long, long, long time. As long as you put a lid over it and keep air from getting into it and stuff, it shouldn't mold. Should be good to go. It should last you quite a while.
Type Bond doesn't mold as fast like school glue does.
Nope, not even close. I haven't had a Type Bond at all mold on me. I've had projects mold on me from getting it in water and not getting it and storing it improperly or whatever, but I've never had my Tite Bond paste in a bucket mold on me.
I asked Psycho Action what he did, and he said, I've been sculpting masks lately. I'm more of a mask maker. I'm never sure to learn something new. I saw the compass mat. How do you say it?
Krampus?
Yeah, that mask was really cool. I liked it. It's really awesome. I feel like masks would be very hard to do.
Yeah.
Not that your stuff is easy, but I feel like masks would be super hard to do, though.
To go through the whole molding process and pouring and everything else, it's quite a bit of work.
And Randall says it was the flower molding.
The flour will mold. Like if you do flour paste and stuff, just over time, setting if you don't use it up enough, eventually it'll start molding on you. I've had flour paste mold on, but I used to put like salt and stuff in it. And here's the thing too, I don't know, that's the whole, like, I made a lot of stuff out of flour paste, right? And the projects didn't mold. But the thing, here's the deal with mold. Okay, as far as like my paste in the bucket, being the glue and stuff, it doesn't mold up sitting in the bucket. A project that you get finished, whether that project is sealed up, painted, whatever it is, mold is nothing more than a moisture issue. Mm-hmm. If you have anything, you have plastic somewhere in a damp, dark area, mold will grow on it, right? So it's not really the flour that makes things mold. It's just where you're storing it and what things happen. Yeah, if you are using flour, it's easier for it to mold. But honestly, if you made a project using flour paste, as long as you dried that project out, sealed it, painted it, and you keep that thing stored in a hot place, not a cold place, and a damp place, and dry, you won't have mold issues. But if you don't, and it's dark or damp, yeah, it's going to. Anything will mold, right? Anything will mold. A latex mask will mold if you don't store it properly.
We had that happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that down though. That looks funky.
Like Waxman says, but that's what makes it beautiful.
The mold?
I don't think he meant the mold. I don't know. There might be something else he meant by that, but I feel like we're time lagging somewhere. At least I am. I know. So.
All right. Here we go. We got this. Let's move this out of the way.
It's not in your way. Nobody saw it.
Well, I'm getting ready to move stuff.
He said right.
Oh shit! That's so hot. Those balls. I gotta go get some knife. When I'm making videos, I can curse all I want and edit it out.
One person was saying that would be so much fun. And she's talking about classes. I mean.
Yeah, I think classes would be fun.
Oh, where'd it go?
You paused it.
I mean here. Okay, right there.
Yes, Rita, classes would be fun. I think we'll try to get that thrown together. And I'd like to do it for everybody. I thought about just doing it for my patrons. I'm probably going to have to do something special for my patrons. Yeah. It just means a lot that anybody who wants to support like that and will support monetarily.
But Axman in as a patron somehow.
Means a whole lot. Okay. So here we'll try to do this up close. So anyway, there's the old pumpkin. This, like I said, this was, see that? That's foam underneath. That was green foam stuff that I got from Home Depot to hold posts with. That foam's actually kind of not the best thing to do. I had made a paper mache pumpkin And then I had made this silicone mold. Let's see if you can. Where's the face at? Oh, you can kind of see the face in there. But I made this mold out of cheap silicone from Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of worked decent, but I'm not a big time mold maker. But anyway, and I bought that clay to try to do it, and I don't even think I got that sitting in there right now, but whatever. So I made those pumpkins, and they turned out, I should have paid more attention to that. They turned out okay, but this stuff, if you just paint onto this stuff, it'll shrink.
Yeah, it's kind
It's
of weird.
really weird. It gets all jacked up. So, like this one took on some shrinkage a little bit in the back, but it stopped. And then I wound up sealing this with Mache paste, which is just wood glue and what. And that actually, I have another one that I did, and by me putting the wood glue and stuff on top of that green Home Depot foam, it protected it and made it not shrink. So this one had to do with all these other ones too. And that's the only reason to Psycho X that I'm like, you want to buy this? This quit shrinking on me, but I'm not sure it's not going to shrink later, right? So this head is still an experiment. Hopefully it holds up, but I'm not positive that it will.
Can I put this outside? Can you put it outside if he buys it from you?
Yeah, I'm at the goal is for this to go outside. So anyway, let's get back. So there's the head. There's our stalk and our stem and our thorns down to the base, and then our runoff on our deal's going to the base. Yes, everything that I make, every video that you see, thanks, brother. Every video that you see on YouTube of anything that I've made, all that stuff goes outside. Sits outside for 30 days. I've never been one to put something out and then if it's going to rain, to bring it back inside. I don't like doing that. I like my stuff to stay out, so it just stays out. And it's either going to make it or it's not. For the most part, most everything's made it. And I haven't had a whole lot of issues. I've had a few things in the past that didn't, but I learned from those experiences and moved on. The pumpkin dragon, he was pretty cool. I had to make another one of those. But he's dead too. I burnt him a year ago. So I need to make another big... I need to make another big one like that.
So you have like a lot of things I need to just say for a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Oh nice. Evil. And then it's got the little devil dude. Looks absolutely amazing, brother. And then cheap is always nice. Silicone clean. Pools are the only difference versus quality silicones. And then it's beautiful, looks very cool, awesome. I really want this in my garden. Psycho expensive.
I saw that.
Okay. There, I'm done. Sorry.
So,
I want to see the garden now. I want to see what his garden is now.
Garden looks like.
I'm like, wait, what's garden look like?
I choose battery power. I'm like at
I have
20%.
a charger.
This thing actually, well, we're pretty much done anyway. We might plug it
I
in
don't
real
want you
quick.
to lose it.
Here. Hello.
Did I mess something up by touching it?
Carrie, my wife almost killed you guys. Okay, we're back.
I love you guys. Sorry.
There we go. Yeah. So anyway, we're plugged in. She almost killed you.
I tried to save them. Stop it.
I'm gonna make some more of these things. I like it too. I think it
Make
looks.
sure you email.
I think it looks super cool. I'm happy with it. I like the viney stuff on the bottom. I want to make some more of these. Hopefully they'll turn out pretty cool. Because the whole deal, I want the whole yard this year to be just this crazy pumpkin type stuff. Psycho, I'm going to have to. I need to paint this thing and stuff and see how it's going to react. I will not sell something if I don't know for sure that it's going to hold up. Like, I would feel horrible if I sold this and all of a sudden in a couple months after it was done, this pumpkin head would and shrink up to nothing. Because I had one
Because
really.
it had happened, yes.
I've
totally.
had one that shrank up really, really, really bad.
It sucked.
And I don't. It needs to.
It has to be 100%.
It has to be able to. It has to be able to survive. So.
No worries, man. Don't doubt yourself.
Thanks, great.
Randall says, what's your number one video scene pro? He is the one to sell it to if you choose to get rid of it. And then Brenda says, thanks for the live. Great to see you in progress. Your progress.
Right on. All right. Man, I appreciate all you guys for coming. Psycho, dude, thanks for the support, brother.
You're amazing.
That was
all
more than I deserve, but I really appreciate it.
You know what you're doing. Yeah, thank you for the stream.
What?
Have a great evening.
Let me ask you guys real quick for you all bail. I think I'll go ahead and put strip mache on this. You don't need to see that part of it, but if you guys want to like see the clay side of this thing go up, I could do another live stream on this again for like the next portion of it. Or I could go ahead and get it all clayed up and let it dry and then live stream painting it or something and talk about that. So let me know, either put in comments below this later on or hit me up on Facebook. Tell me what you think, what you guys want to see or do. And we will work for...
Totally, Randall. We'll let you know, Bubby.
And we'll definitely do... I'll try to do a class thing. We'll try to do a live class thing where I can get like a list out to everybody who wants to do the class. And we can do it all together. And that will probably... If it's going to be a mache thing, it's probably going to be like a 4-week thing.
There's a lot of people that want to see the clay.
See, you want to see the clay actually go on. Okay, so I'll try to get it mache'd up and let it dry out, and then I'll make some A-carton clay, and we'll A-carton clay.
And Randall says any videos or shares are always appreciated.
Absolutely, they are.
Yeah. Anywhere.
All right, guys, I'm out. It's almost 9 for me, or 10 for me.
Bye, guys.
Carrie's out. We appreciate it. You guys rock. And I'll see you guys on the... And you know what? Until next time, go make something from nothing. And I don't even know how to... And good night, bro. Good night, guys.